There were 9 candles on the small cake. Orcelle asked her mother where the other 5 were, but the older woman only smiled over the small fire and said she hadn't been able to fit any more on the pastry top. Her mother told her to hurry and blow out the candles, but Orcelle hesitated. She needed to make a wish. She pulled her chair in close to the table and watched as the colored wax melted down the spiral twists of the candle, dripping in hot puddles on the frosted top of the cake, obliterating the APP in happy. She thought hard, trying to formulate a wish, disregarding her mother's second prod to hurry. She couldn't quite find the words for her wish. What she really wanted was for things to be like they were before. Before her mom left, taking Orcelle with her. Before her dad let them go. Before her parents were fighting, before they were crying, before Bray died. But how would she wish for something like that? What words does one whisper into the quiet place of the mind to demand a single moment in a year gone to be changed? How would one plead for their linchpin to be returned when they cannot take the thief in hand? Her mother called her name again, a newly familiar frown crinkling the older woman's brow as she forced a smile. Orcelle hung her own faux grin in place and blew out the fire without a wish, telling her mother it was a secret when she asked. Her mom nodded, concern badly hidden on her face as she turned away to gather plates and a knife for their party of 2. They left candles on the pieces they took, a strange tradition neither can remember the origin of. Orcelle ate around the candle, leaving it in place as long as she could, scooping away at the edges until a fork fall toppled the melted stick with a quiet clatter to the plate. The 2 didn't talk about much as they cleaned up. School, work, the sport that Orcelle no longer played. It was not long before they went their separate ways. Orcelle to her room, her mother to the living room. It was the routine now, but it felt more hollow that day than most. Orcelle sat on her bed, staring out the window as the sun sunk low in the sky, lighting the world in oranges, pinks, reds, and purples. As the sun hovered along the horizon line, she shut her eyes, trying to give a voice to the ceaseless outcry of her heart. She would not wish to trade places with Bray. She knew their family would remain broken, only Bray would stand in her place, his heart the one that could not rest. But she didn't know what else to say, didn't know how to stop up the weeping void in her soul, or how to demand justice for this abominable reality.
I wish,
she said aloud, eyes still smashed closed against the world.
I wish.
But nothing could follow the empty plea. She pulled in a breath and then let it go, opening her eyes in time to see the sun extinguish itself like another wishless candle.